Hey guys, King Kaiju here. I kind of feel like I'm misrepresenting this episode, so I feel like I need to change into something a little bit more appropriate for what we're talking about here. Just give me one moment, okay? Now, where is it? Come on, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, there she is. What? First of all, yes, I am going to be wearing this mask throughout the entirety of today's video, and secondly, we're kind of breaking format today with the usual dinosaur videos or occasional kaiju videos and instead doing one about predators. And no, not the type that'll tell you to suck a meat buddy, but instead the type that'll rip your spine out. Although they're both probably going to ask you if you want some candy. All jokes aside though, today's video is about Lanard toys and the Predators figures that they've been releasing. I'll be reviewing the three of them that I have, which are the Falconer, the Berserker, and the Warrior. I'll be going through them one by one, and to start off, I think I'm going to cover the yellow one, the Falconer. The Falconer is alright overall. He's kind of vibrant, and he does come with one accessory, that being his Falcon drone, which blows. Out of every accessory they include, this one is the most useless. Like I said, Falconer's okay, but I really don't like the vibrant colors on him, and as well as that, this copper color is much more saturated than it is in the actual movie. He looks less like the Falconer and more like he's trying to cosplay as a US Penny. We'll move on though now to the Berserker Predator, which is my second favorite, and also second least favorite, I guess you could say. Truthfully, I think it's probably the most photogenic of the lot, but it's also the most boring looking. For a design that's actually really cool in the movie, this figure version is not nearly as epic looking as the one from the film. I do like his accessory though, which is this big ass shoulder cannon he has. Compared to the Falcon drone, this bigger shoulder cannon looks so much better. Although FYI, do not change them out that much because I took the actual shoulder cannon off and replaced it with the bigger one about 5 times, and the joint started to loosen up quite a lot and it felt like it would break. By the way, if you want to know what the actual shoulder cannon looks like, it's just the one that the Falconer has. It's literally an exact copy. In fact, besides the masks, these two are the exact same mold, just recolored. And now we move on to my favorite of the lot, the Warrior Predator. I didn't even recognize this guy at first, but apparently he was a Predator in Predator 2. In fact, the one that I showed ripping out the spine earlier, I guess this is him. I guess they're both blue, so good enough for me. Seriously though, this guy is really fun to play around with. He's got some dope accessories, including that combi stick you see him holding, and a smart disc. But because of his hands, he can't hold it, so pretty much it's just on his belt the entire time, so you know, that's fun. Truthfully, this guy is probably the least photogenic of the lot. If you've noticed, I've kind of kept him very stiff the entire time. Still out of the lot, I feel like he's the most normal looking, so he's just kind of like the standard Predator for me, and I like that. Now, these next categories are very similar, so I'm just going to cover them all in one little go around, and this applies to every figure that I at least own. First category, paint. As nice looking as these figures look generally, there is areas on them all that are very lackluster in paint. For example, the Falconer. While the vibrant colors may seem annoying, what is more annoying is straps like the one on his arm right there are not painted at all. And yes, all of these figures have at least one part of them that is like that. My boy the Warrior probably has the worst. If you look at his forearms and knees, you can see that all of that piece is painted gray. Even the parts of the skin that are showing are also just completely and utterly gray. They're not blue, just gray. Story of my life right there, am I right? Haha! The paint is probably the most glaring issue on the figure in my opinion, but for a toy that's $10, I gotta say, it could have been a lot worse. Now, in terms of articulation, to be honest with you, I'm too lazy to film any new footage for it, so I'll just tell you that if you have a Hammond Collection human figure, it's going to be about the exact same as that. And if you don't know what the Hammond Collection is, like, it literally says it on the goddamn box, 25 points of articulation, you dunce. Alright boys, it's getting kind of sweaty here in this mask, so I'm going to head out now. I hope you did enjoy this kind of off-brand review. I might do more Predator stuff in the future though, let me know down in the comments. And I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all for watching, and do I have an ending gag for this episode? Let me see. Yes, actually, I do. Hold on, it's going to come in here in a few minutes. Maybe seconds, if we're lucky. And anytime now.
Dear Con tomorrow.